fresh corn, nothing frozen. Okay. Okay, let me show you. I just brought the meat that we're gonna use for the soup. I brought it from the fridge, and we're gonna show you how to. Okay, this is ribs, short ribs. Normally we can grill those. We can make it in a sauce, but today we're gonna make a soup. It's really good though. So I'm gonna put all these ribs. And since when I went to the supermarket, they didn't have enough. Let me get some of this fat out of it, zero skin, so it won't mess up the taste of it. Yeah, I'm gonna get some of the zero skin off the meat. That way, it doesn't mess up the taste of it. Good. This one too, right here. See that? All that unnecessary stuff that you don't want in your body. We're gonna take it out of there. This one looks pretty ugly, so let's make it pretty for you all. That way, we're cooking the right thing, the right stuff.
So what are we making today?
It's call it short ribs soup. It's some kind of like you can call for this kind of weather that we're getting into. This is the right thing. It's warm, it's hearty, and it's like a comfort food. It's really comfort. You can. Then we're using some more stuff like this. This is a chunk, pieces of a chunk with a bone. The bone will give a good substance to it. So, yeah, a lot of meat, lots of meat. We want people to be filled. And with this, what we do is, as a side dish, for the soup, we make rice, white rice, just white rice, and you eat it. You can eat this. And my wife's country, she's from Nicaragua. That's how I learned how to make this. She showed me how to make this kind of soup, and they eat it with corn tortillas and rice, and this is like a once a week thing or once a month thing, because it's a pretty strong thing. You don't want it to overdo it with it. You can do it. You can also do it with the oxtail. You do it with oxtail, but I actually like the oxtail to make it in sauce, which is not the next one, but I promise you I'll bring that one too. We call it in Cuba rabo encendido, so which is it's a spicy oxtail. They make that in Jamaica, in Cuba. They make it here pretty good. It's a kind of soul food. It's really good. In this country, they call it soul food, and it comes really good. We're gonna teach you how to make it too. That way, we cover all bases. We cover American, we cover Central American, we cover the Caribbean. I mean, we're gonna fill you up with the good stuff. Let me put some water in this.
Let's see what's in there.
Okay.
Show us a close up on that.
Yeah. See that? See all the meat? This is like the chunk, they cut in slices, and then we got the ribs, and then we got the one without bone, but all the substance is gonna come up in the soup. Really good. Go here to my camping thing. Some water on this baby. Now we're gonna boil this with some seasoning and wait till it be about half or 3/4 done before we put all the other ingredients. Because the other ingredients they get cooked faster, so we need to cook the meat first. I want you to understand that if we put everything together, everything will disappear before the soup is done. And you don't want that. You want the beans and the yuca and the corn, everything you want it to be, the whole piece. You don't want just a puree out of it. Yeah, that's what I call it, puree. We're gonna fill this up about 3/4, so you know when it stops boiling, it won't like spill over. With water, we're gonna put the seasoning on it and let it cook. Let it cook for, I'll say about an hour. That way the meat will be tender and all the juices from the meat, you know, goes into the water. Then we put all the other ingredients, which they cook really easy. And that way they don't become smushy and, you know, you can get the whole thing, you can bite into it. It's nothing better than biting into a big piece of yuca or plantain. Believe me, where I'm from, that's the way we do it.
So you say you're from Cuba?
Yeah, I'm from Cuba. I came in back in the 80s. I was 18 years old. Came in a boat, one of those Maria Leaf boats.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did, because I mean I had so many opportunities in this country, especially finding friends like my friend here, Angel and Jesse and her family. So, I mean, I'm glad I did. I took the decision to come in here, and I've been here ever since, you know.
That's awesome.
Trying to do the best I can. Trying to do the right thing.
Live the American dream.
Yes, we are doing it. Believe me, we are doing it. Okay, I'm gonna open the gas and get some fire to that thing. Believe me.
I used to be afraid of propane.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's not. Propane is pretty safe if you know how to handle it. Now, today propane, you know, it used to be times when propane, once you open the valve, start running. Now they have this check valve that unless you put something inside like the hose, it will not come out. So you don't have to be
Pretty
afraid
safe.
as long as you use it the right way. Okay, let's fire this baby up. I lost my thing again.
We got a lighter right under it.
Oh, right here.
Oh.
There you go. We got fire. I mean, we didn't came out with it. We didn't invent it, but we got it. Somebody did before us, so we're gonna use it. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. The corn, I'm gonna start cleaning the corn and put it in because the corn takes forever to cook. So it takes all the taste to it. And I got everything fresh. You know, I don't like to use the frozen thing unless it's an emergency. But today we don't have an emergency. Okay. First of all, well, we got the soup going. We're gonna put about this much salt. It's about a tablespoon salt. I'm gonna put that much of that, just that. And then we're gonna put some seasoning. I tell you. I'm gonna put some seasoning on it. 2 tablespoons. Okay. This soup would take a lot of stuff. So what you're gonna do, no oregano, we're gonna do no citrus. We're gonna use the cumin. Cumin is very good for the soup. This is about a tablespoon of cumin. That's it. Okay. Now we're gonna get ready with the corn. And okay, we're gonna get all this corn right here. Gonna clean it up really good. You know, it's nothing like cooking this fresh stuff. I know sometimes we don't have the time. Sometimes you have to get home and use the frozen thing. But you know, as long as we can use the fresh ones, we'll be fine. We'll be okay. I was gonna say something that when you use all these fresh ingredients, the cooking time is different than when you use the frozen one. Frozen one, remember, it's already used to, they put it through this kind of they work on it. They try to make it tender, put some stuff on it so it won't, take some shelf life, more shelf life. And the frozen one, remember, this is right from the tree over here. Take it off the tree and put it here. Work with it, so make sure that you don't overcook it. It becomes dry. And then, like I said before, when you're gonna do a soup with this kind of stuff, the first thing you put is the meat on with some seasoning, and then you start putting all the corn. You can put it together with the meat because the corn will take forever and never comes apart. It comes really tender, and all the flavor from the corn, it goes right into the soup. So this we can do with no problem. See? This we can do it no problem. Put it right now in the soup. That'll be no problem.
So juicy.
Yeah, you see how juicy it is? Nice. Just be careful, with your finger. We don't want to change my name. Yeah, Yeah, it's just a little joke to make it go faster and make it go better. See that? There we go. Now we're gonna put some water on this baby. Just make sure we wash it really good. There we go. Now we're gonna put it right inside the soup. So start cooking with meat. Then I'm gonna show you we're gonna cut up our garlic and onions and everything else. Okay, watch this again. We can use it for the rest of the ingredients. There we go. Okay, now let's give a clean up here so we can cut the rest of the stuff. I'm gonna use a different knife for the other stuff so we don't be any contamination. We don't want none of that. Okay, now let me show you how to prep all the onions. We're gonna get only about half of red onion because this is a strong onion, so we don't want to use that much of it. Actually, I like to use this for salads and stuff like that, but over here it gives a good taste. Then we get a yellow onion. See that? Yeah, one whole yellow onion for that soup because it's a lot of meat, so it's gonna need a lot of onions on it. Okay, take the shell off right here. Shell off. See all the yellow thing outside? You don't want it that much. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna come. You don't have to cut it that small. Just because this would disappear right inside the soup. I mean, you will not be able to get so much pieces of onion. So, in case you're afraid of having this big chunk of onion while you're eating the soup, it's not gonna happen because it's gonna cook. See that? It's gonna cook right into the soup. Believe me. All you're gonna get is the flavor. That's all. That's all you're gonna get. Put the onion. Now let's go with red bell pepper. Make sure when you buy bell pepper, if you want something nice, and make sure they have 4 corners. This is it means it's a female. It's sweeter. The one with the 3 corners, it's a male. It's kind of like it's not as sweet as the other. So, just an information I'm giving you. I don't know. Maybe you know that, but I feel like I could give you the idea that I didn't came up with it. I didn't come up with the idea. I learned from somebody else, so doesn't mean that see all this thing here in the middle. Get rid of it so you don't get any bitter taste on your soup. And we got somebody here that already smelling the food. And she came out running.
Katie came out running. What she just did?
Yeah, I know. That's my friend Katie. She's like, every time I'm cooking, she's number 1.
She's the first taste tester.
She don't let me down. She always tastes my stuff. See, you don't have to worry about cutting this too small because, like I say, it's gonna disappear in the soup. So, what you're gonna get from this is the taste, the flavor. That's all. That's what it's all about. Flavor. Make sure you clean this before we do the garlic. See that? Let's stir this baby up so everything goes down. See, the meat is already looking good. Still need some more fire. This is what we're gonna do right here. Now we got our whole fresh garlic. See that? We're not gonna use the whole one for the soup because there's gonna be a lot of garlic though. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut it right here. Take the end off right there. That's something you don't want. Always take the end off. Take all the shell off. Okay. Uh-huh. Now we talking, huh? See, even the neighbors, they smell the food and they come.
They come running, huh?
They come around and say, damn, Leo, you got it good on. Yeah, well, I'm happy people like my stuff. I hope you like it too. You give it a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. It's never late for that.
It's free.
Yeah.
It's free to
You
subscribe
can
and to hit
subscribe
the like
free,
button.
and you can watch it over and over again. And if you wanted to go back and say, let me see what he was doing, you can go back to it. That's the magic of technology today. You go back to it and look over again and say, oh, let me see, he did this, he did that, And if you see that I'm doing something that is not right, you give me a comment down there. Give me a comment and we're open to suggestions. Believe me, we never learn everything.
So I saw you smash the garlic. Well,
Oh yeah, that's the thing about the garlic. When you smash it, let me show you what happened to it. See, let me show you something. What I do here, I put a little bit of salt on the garlic. The salt will bring out the moist of the garlic. and it's be easier to smash it. You see how it's gonna get like a pasty. So you don't get pieces of garlic while you're eating the soup. A piece of garlic in your mouth, that won't be nice. So
Some people don't like that. I enjoy
exactly. Some people don't like it, but see, they like the flavor, but they don't like to bite into it.
it. Right.
So that's why I do this. See, let me show you. You put some salt on it, and you let the salt bring the moist out of the garlic. And the best way you can get the garlic flavor is by smashing it. Just cutting won't do it. I mean, you can get some flavor, but this is what I want to do right now. See that? I'm gonna smash this garlic. Normally I use something they call the mortero in my country. Mexico, they call it something, I don't remember the name.
So we're gonna add that directly to the soup.
Yeah, once you see how juicy is coming, that's the salt. It's bringing all the moist out of the garlic. See that? See, and we do this when we're gonna do the whole pork shoulder. That's how we do the garlic, really moist. And we call it mojito, but not the mojito, like Cuban mojito that you drink, like with rum and stuff like that. It's a mojito that you put on the food. Yeah, like I said, this guy's from Cuba. He's gonna do mojito. Come on, man. You know, where's the meat? Where's the rum? No. We're not talking about that kind of mojito. So mojito for the food. Okay, now let's stir this baby up. That's a lot of stuff in here, a lot of meat. Man, we're gonna have it.
This is cocoyam.
Exactly. Okay, different names in different countries. My wife, they call it kikike. It depends.
You come from where?
Cuba. I'm from Cuba. But this is one of the main dishes for us. We love this because see,
It is my traditional dish.
what happened is,
We peel it,
yeah.
we grind it,
Oh, yeah, you can grind it and make it like a paste.
we make pakoko.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. What we do sometimes when we peel it and we grind it, then we mix it with a little pepper and salt and stuff like
oil.
that and fry it like that. We call
We
it,
do that. We do
yeah,
that.
fried. We fry it. It comes really nice like this.
Yes.
Tastes really good.
Good.
Yeah. So remember, Cuba and the Caribbean, they got French, Italian, American, they got African, most of it, and Spanish. All that together,
Okay.
that's
Variety.
where our food came from. Rice, beans, soups. You know, it's not that we invent that. The only thing we had before all that was the corn, with potatoes, and with yuca.
And this is cassava.
Yeah, cassava, we use that too. We can use it
And plantain.
and plantain. Yeah. We put all that with squash and potato inside a soup. This is a soup. That's the beef. See, what I do, we use the beef, the chunk, beef chunk, and ribs, beef ribs. We let it boil and take all the good juices out of the meat before we put all that stuff. Because that stuff cooks really fast.
Yes.
And if we put it now, what
It is
happens?
soft.
It will be like paste.
Yes.
You won't be eating the chunks. So that's why we leave that for last.
This is interesting. Look what I think.
Closest one, you go on 377. You go down on 377, all the way to the end.
And they say they're for fiesta.
Yeah. You know where the
There's
fiesta?
fiesta around here?
Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm explaining to her.
Oh.
You go on 377, right? South. Right here, 377 south. And it's gonna cut up right there on the street.
Oh.
Okay, 377 goes to the right. Okay, so you go to the right. The ribs and the chunk, and all kinds of meat. See that? The corn, all the seasoning. Now we're gonna let it boil and tender the meat, and then we put all the stuff on it. So we take the meat out when it's tender, put it aside, So we can put that. When that cooks, then we mix everything back together. We cook the rice, and we be eating.
We cooking rice too?
Yeah, you go. It goes good with rice or with corn tortillas or with whatever. Like the other one that you go like.
Oh yeah,
And
that
reduce
one
it.
really chops it off.
This is just to keep it sharp. That's
Yeah.
all. What it does is it straight the blade off. But you know with the sharpening of the blade, it's like little teeth, and they start going like this. So that's why you use the iron,
Yeah.
like that, to
Kinda-
straight it up. You ready?
So many.
Okay. So we're gonna start cutting this, so we can put it inside the soup now. The meat is already tender, so we're gonna cut all the other ingredients.
We can save some of those seeds so we can plant them.
Yeah. Yeah, normally what I do is I take the seeds and I toast them.
Mhm.
They're really good for you. You know these seeds, the squash seeds, they have this nutrient that the body doesn't produce. So it's good to toast them and eat them like that.
Here, let's keep some.
Want me to save them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where to put them.
Then what you gotta do, what you do with them, you let them dry
Yep.
and toast them. You can put a little bit of salt, whatever, and you eat them like that, like you see how they sell. They sell these already in the package. When you go to like Fiesta, they have it. It's like what you call that?
I don't know that.
Sunlight.
Never saw it before.
No. The sunflower seed.
Mm.
You know how they sell it in a little package?
Mm-hmm. I want to take some and plant them in the garden.
Yeah, you can plant it, but let it dry first.
Yeah.
A type of melon.
Yeah, it looks like a melon. It's a family of the melon, but it's not sweet.
Family of melon.
You can eat it like that. You have to cook it. It's like cucumber and what's the name of the other green thing that looks like a cucumber? It's a vegetable, but it's like a squash, but it's green.
Zucchini?
Zucchini. They're family, but the zucchini, you can eat it like that, but it's actually, you need to cook it. The cucumber, you can eat it in salad. See, the good thing about this, you do not you don't peel it. Because all the ingredients, all the nutrients, minerals is in here. You take this off, that's it.
Like
can
the
throw it away.
potato.
Yeah, you can throw it away if you take that off. Potato is good with the skin. It's good when the potato is good when you cook it with the skin. What's happening? Another neighbor smell my thing?
Oh, this sounds weird.
Well, you know, that's the only thing you can smell when I'm cooking. Actually, that's the only thing you can smell while I'm cooking, Joe. So don't get me wrong.
Starting a YouTube video.
Don't get me wrong.
Hey, Bobby, that's my mom, by the way.
How you doing?
It's a
That's
neighbor
my favorite
over there.
My favorite one.
Second favorite, sir.
Oh, I knew she was gonna say something. You still
I just have something to say, Dad.
so let's cut this.
What you talking about? You don't know me.
We're going to get redder.
Sammy's.
Taking my kids, that dog got
Gonna peel this
Which dog?
green plantains.
They got new go on the
Oh, that's nice.
I'm gonna throw them in full single spot.
What, that's how you teach them?
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Make sure you take a video.
Oh, they got different. Don't know the second that dog hits the water.
Plantains, take the edge off.
See,
Thank you,
why don't
Charlotte.
you use ripe plantains?
Go soft.
I know, but this shit is hard on my teeth.
Like what?
He's about to rifle and spoil that shit though.
No, but you
hard.
you boil it or you can fry them like that and make tostones. Now that's
Plantain chips.
plantain chips or just you cut them like that, fry them first, and then take it out, push them
Squeeze
down,
them? Yeah.
and then
I think we had that in
Puerto Rico.
yeah, Puerto Rico.
Yeah, anywhere you go in the Caribbean, you're gonna have this. Jamaica, Santo Domingo, Puerto Rico, Cuba, everywhere. Customers are coming.
Customers, this is
Yeah, they'll be like,
seriously, you can smell it when we pulled up. I gotta be with it. So good.
hey. Now we're gonna cut the cassava, the yuca.
We got what? Yeah. No, it was that. It was that. My tooth was already loose. I didn't do it. I took it off of it. So ever since.
You know you can make a lot of stuff with this, right?
Can you ask you whether they chop curry?
You know what we used to make with this too?
Oh,
We boil them all the way that it comes really soft. Then we put it into a stringer, and that water we use it to when you're gonna to iron your shirt, the clothing you're gonna iron,
we use it too.
and it's like
to make it feel like really straight.
What? Like starch?
yeah, that's where the
That's
starch
it's
come from.
That's what it's from.
It's a very starchy
Yeah,
one.
we use that to keep our
That's
used-
what we used to make gari. You know gari?
Mhm.
We boil it.
We make bread,
And pound it
yeah,
and eat with soup.
yeah, and you make you can make bread out of this too.
Yeah.
So in Cuba there was a saying that when it's no bread, you eat cassava. Because this was made by the indigenous people in Cuba, the bread from cassava, because they didn't have no flour from the corn or the wheat and stuff like that, so they use this. And
Amazon's coming.
so they make this into a flour. That's another thing we can do, and with this, we use this, like she said, you pound it and make it like a paste, and you can make like a dough, right? And then roll it up like a dough and fry it. Make like a figure or something, like an 8 or something. You fry it and then you put some syrup on it. They're called buñuelos. You like buñuelos?
Mix it with banana.
Yeah, with banana.
Right.
And you know, the best way that I found to make buñuelos with you guys is the sweet potato. So it gives that sweetness. So, I want to know what you all think about this. you know, it's kind of a little bit hard work, but it's better than the frozen one. You can find the frozen one that is already cooked.
Oh yeah.
You can find it in Walmart, anywhere, but it's not the same. It's like the corn. Yeah, you can find the frozen corn, put it in there, it won't give the same taste. So I'd rather work a little more and make something better, right? What do you think, Andrew?
Excited.
Smell the soup?
Mm-hmm.
Soup smells amazing.
Well, I know they're gonna leave the pulled pork and eat the soup. They're gonna be like, well, it's nice with the pulled pork, but let's eat soup first. You got some of the sauce still?
Oh yeah.
Barbecue sauce?
So
Yeah, you can put some of that, yeah.
We're already anticipating that.
We-
I just stuck my finger in it. It tasted so good. I was like, the molasses or something? Yeah, that was delicious. I think that's the best barbecue sauce I've ever had. I told them he needs to bottle it. What? Was it? I know. I have something on home. Here's my usual put out. That's how you make food. No, just put in the yam steak.
Oh yeah, you do make fufu out of that, right?
Now we're peeling the malanga
Fufu
ribs.
out of that?
So this is very soft. You can leave it too long. Can't leave it too long in the fire. And you gotta be quick with it because it'll get kind of black though if you don't put it in water quick. So we have to work pretty quick with this kind of stuff. Like potatoes, you peel the potatoes, they start getting yellow and black and all that. So since you're taking all the nutrients out, so they start getting all the acids start working on it. It's like avocado. The avocado, when you cut the avocado, you have to put some lime on it. And the best way to keep it from getting all nasty and black and stuff like that, you gotta put the seed inside the paste. You make guacamole?
I don't know that.
The guacamole is the avocado that they smash it and put lime and salt. It's okay. It's okay that she can ask me. That's what this is, educational. That's the show, it's educational. She asks questions and she's right here live with me. And people when they start watching the show, they can ask me questions by writing them down.
Hey, we got an audience. How do you like working with the audience?
Oh, I love it. It's like, phew, I feel like master chef. I feel like I'm working in the Iron Chef Stadium.
What's on this stuff?
Yeah, let's say forward. But that sounds kind of like they're gonna go, what the hell is that? It's Forward, Texas. You know. I mean, I ain't got nothing against Watauga, but nobody knows what Watauga is anyway. Keep telling people, hey, you know what Watauga is? No, I have no idea. Okay, so we cover this really quick. Put some meat in here. We're gonna put some of the meat so we can cook that. See how it's coming off the bone? That will go back in the soup after that's already tender enough. I mean, it's not like we're getting rid of this. Look. See that? Got ribs. We got shank. Got a lot of stuff. Now, one of the best thing about this So you can go ahead and try it. Okay, Angel? You can try the taste of the juice. And you give me an idea if it's good or not. Normally I don't try when I'm cooking, but you're welcome to do so. See how the center of the bone came out completely? That's all flavor. Flavor.
You eat plantain.
Pure flavor. Can you get a spoon or something? Huh? You want to get a spoon to try?
Ah.
Hmm?
No battery?
It went off?
No, she needed a battery.
Ready? See, all the meat comes out. So we can put the other stuff on. You want to put the other stuff on there?
Yep.
Okay. Plantain, squash, potatoes. See that? Now, when that gets tender, then we mix the soup in a bigger pot. And we got get it in there. See how much salt I have. Just tell me what you I think. If you need more salt.
Let me try it and then let Nan's mom try.
More salt?
A little bit.
Yeah.
You want to try the soup? Want to taste it? No? I brought a clean spoon.
I know.
A little more salt? Just a little more salt?
Just a little bit there.
Yeah, the good thing about when you don't put enough salt, then you can fix it. If you put too much,
Yep, so you
that's
can't
it.
fix it.
You're in trouble. Okay, let's put another teaspoon of salt. Like that?
Yeah.
That's it. It will concentrate though.
Do you have pepper?
Pepper? Yeah, I put pepper in there. But not hot pepper. If I put hot pepper, my wife would throw me out of the house.
There's a clean.
She's allergic to hot pepper. Last but not least, we're gonna put some potatoes. With the skin and everything, you know. That's the best way. Be more healthy. More healthy. Put some water in this baby. Potatoes in. And we are ready to rumble. Believe me. When this thing is tender, then we can put everything back together. We won't be able to put the meat in here because it will overflow though.
Yeah, the pot is small.
Yeah, the pot's too small for that. But we can mix it in two pots, you know.
We could have used the big one.
Well,
Big.
yeah, well, we can put this in a big one with the meat and that's it.
Yeah, you have a bigger pot. Yeah, then bring it.
It'd be better because there you go. Got it? Yeah. This soup is done already. Everything is tender, fall apart. Then the rice, that's how you eat it. You eat the soup with some rice on the side, or you can eat it however you want it. But normally that's how we eat it. Believe me, if it's cold weather, or it's at nighttime, or you got some cold, or you feel bad, this is it. You take one of these, you'll be back working tomorrow, no problem. Unless you don't want to work.
All right, so
So remember, whatever comments you have, whatever ideas, suggestions, we're open for it.
Leave it in the
we
comments.
thank you. We thank you for watching and keep on watching. We're gonna keep bringing videos,
All right.
one after the other. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
with different stuff. We're even gonna be doing some
Good stuff.
mechanical work. We're gonna be fixing the RV. We got a lot of
Man.
stuff. It's adventures. Remember, 2 friends and adventures.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. We'll see y'all next
So,
time.